Welcome back to the StarLadder Hell Cup. My name is kinqie. I'm going to be joined by Holker, and we're right into the action. It's going to be Hard Legion taking on Japaleno. I nearly messed it up there, Alex. But we are here on the second map. It's going to be Vertigo. Currently, Hard Legion lead the way by taking Inferno. It was a pretty back and forth affair at times, but I feel like Hard Legion definitely grabbed control of it towards the end. And now coming on to Vertigo, this is going to be the map pick of Japaleno. Now we did sort of question the reasoning behind the pick here, because Japaleno don't exactly have the best track record, neither to Hard Legion. So it's really up in the air which way this one's going to go. Well, Forrester's off to a pretty good start.
Japaleno, I think, trying to go for this is maybe a bit of a surprise pick. If they put a bit of practice into it, it definitely could pay off for them. But it's always a risk when you're picking a map that you haven't won in the last 3 months. And that's the situation right now for Japaleno. It's not the best start for them either. They've lost the man early in this one, but tabz has been boosted up. And this is a position that Forrester might not be ready for. Forrester gets 1 kill. Oh, he gets back safely as well. tabz not able to make the most of his position. Puts the smoke down for a bit more cover, but Forrester goes back on the aggression. Cost him his life. tabz is ready for it. Japaleno continues to look for fights, but it's not favorable for FREDDyFROG. He gets dealt with, and now it's all up to this B play, and kinqie's ready for it. Japaleno just dying off 1 by 1, and it doesn't look like this pistol round's going to be good for them. Plessen at the end here. Oh no, he could be knifed if he's not careful. Stabbed in the back, and that is not the start that Japaleno wanted.
Not the start at all, and well, that's going to be the Hard Legion pistol pickup coming into the CT side. We'll see if they can get that early momentum going. We know Hard Legion can be very difficult to break down when they're feeling comfortable, when they've got everything going their way. And we'll see if that is the case here at the start of Vertigo. Now we do take a look at what Japaleno have coming into this round. It's going to be a couple of deagles. There's every player with a deagle bar dezon, who's decided to go with a Tech 9. A little bit of utility. And they'll be looking for early fights in towards the A-ramp. And Krad is going to provide nearly. They continue to walk down. Krad loves the aggression, doesn't he? I don't know if this one is exactly the greatest decision. tabz is going to get the kill onto Ridge, and that's opened things up for the T side. Now if I'm Hard Legion, I'm getting a little bit scared.
Yeah, a little bit scary for them, losing early. Or losing a man early, I should say. kinqie with this FAMAS, just holding mid alongside svyat. Forrester's in a pretty good position, although as you fall back here, you can get spammed through the wood. Against the pistols, though, that's less likely to happen, and here comes the flash dodge by Forrester. Spray good onto the first man, and that's all he was looking for. Backs away, deploying a nade, which doesn't connect, but Japaleno have been denied access to this B site. So well done by Forrester. Brings it back to a 4v4 and just plays it safe. Oh, no, he's got back.
Plays it safe.
Nice.
There we go. Changing it up a little bit. Goes back for more, this time paying off as well. And he'll go forward. He's continuing the aggression, this time finally putting an end to by Plessen. And well, that's all his hard work gone. It's back into a 3v3. You know, he could have fallen back, held the advantage, turtled up inside the site with his teammate, but instead, once more, he gets a little bit greedy. And it's going to cost him his life and the man advantage he worked so hard to get. 20 seconds left. Here comes the execute from Japaleno. They're going to run in towards this B-bomb site. kinqie's position is pretty solid. You definitely try and make this happen. He'll spray away. There's the bomb gone from svyat and the double kill. kinqie backs him up. And that's going to be Hard Legion with a second round on the board.
A good hold from Hard Legion again on that B-bomb site. Looks like that B side of the map is on lockdown for Hard Legion early in this one. We also have the color back in the Hard Legion logo, kinqie, which is nice for them. They'll have their Spartan helmet, I guess that is. Is that a Spartan helmet?
Yeah, I think it is.
I feel like you know more about history than me, so...
Yeah, it's a Spartan helmet.
Ooh, nice spray from Rage. The MP9 at mid is so good, kinqie. We use it in matchmaking all the time, but that close range with the fire rate of the MP9, you can get kills really quickly, and they're making the most of that here. Rage has already got a 3k.
Robo Alex on the mic here, and well... Yeah, it's dying. Now Plessen and dezon into a 2 versus 4. Just the Glocks in hand, so really shouldn't be expecting too much to come of it. It's going to be svyat with 1 kill. This on to Plessen. Now dezon, the last remaining player, into a 1 versus 4 now. Just the deagle in his hands as he'll sit back in the elevator. Oh, nice shot. Going in for a second, but kinqie will get rid of him. Round picked up.
I think I'm still lagging.
Well. Hopefully that is sorted. Now we can get back into the action. So a quick reset of the comms, and we're ready to get back into things, Alex.
I hope so. You sound okay to me. Hopefully I sound okay to you.
Yeah.
Lovely. All sorted. All fixed. Ready to go into this first gun round. Japaleno so far have generally shown a tendency to move into that B side of the map in these first couple of rounds. But this is where you might expect to see that A exec come through with all those smokes onto the A site. This is a lineup of a Molotov from tabz. I have no clue where that's going to land, but I kind of want to see now.
Svyat is going to peek out down towards the bottom of the ramp and setting himself back in towards the bomb site. Krad currently waiting with Svyat here over towards this side of the map. 40 seconds left, and now Japaleno starting to put players up in towards the ramp side.
Of course, tabz is molly as well, but landed on short from mid, so that's really cool to see. Japaleno getting that A-ramp control, but they've got to deal with the Orb of Rage who's waiting for them. Smoke should help them get onto the bomb site safely.
Well, they're going to get onto the site, at least trying to get there. It's going to be kinqie and Rich getting the frags though. Now they'll be looking for a little more, and 10 seconds left. Not looking great here for the chances. It's only Plessen. The bomb doesn't even get planted. It's Hard Legion with a shutdown. Only we're losing the one player. And that's going to be 4-0 up now for the CIS roster. We take a look at what Japaleno have coming into this. Not going to be a whole lot, so this is brilliant. This is the perfect start for Hard Legion, and it's likely to go to 5.
And there was a big old gap in those smokes there, which the AWP could start to work with. The riflers could work with as well. Hard Legion had those players committed to the site, and they didn't get pushed from short, so they were pretty comfortable at holding the A side of the map there. That's a bit concerning for Japaleno, missing that smoke and not being able to deal with those close players. Not a great look for them from their first gun round, and a quick timeout taken ahead of this next one, where Japaleno have some money, but not enough for the full buy. They're going for Tech 9s across the board, and a fair few nades to work with. So still options available for Japaleno into this round, but they'll definitely be looking to close the distance.
Oh, FREDDyFROG going towards B early on at the bottom of the stairs. Dezon off to his left side. Gonna walk forward. It's Forster with 1 kill. FREDDyFROG gone. The damage deployed on towards FREDDyFROG now as well. 4 versus 5. Man advantage in play here for Hard Legion early on, but tabz just running through with a Tech 9, cutting through the defense, catches out Krad. Now svyat pulled to the side. Can he find anything on this AK now? Timing doesn't really favor him. That smoke causes a bit of an issue. Plus, he's going to try and get over the top, but the spam comes in to prevent safe passage towards construction. Just eventually gets up, and as they get over the top of the smoke, it's going to work for him. He takes down kinqie, but svyat's still here, just biding his time.
Oh no, they're losing players. Svyat with 2 kills, though he gets back to safety as well. Svyat somehow still alive on this B bomb site. The nade comes in and he's finally caught out, but it's into the 1v1 against Rage. And look at how low Rage is. 5 health left for the CT. At least he's got the AWP to try and land the shot, but dezon's got to go all the way back to get that bomb, which is going to cost him a bit of time. He should be able to get it safely though, and then he's got either bomb site available to him.
On dezon walking in towards middle, checking all of the corners as his way up on towards the site. If it goes towards B, it's completely empty at the moment. Rage just playing sandbags on the A-bomb site in 7 seconds. He's got to start planting. No time to waste here. Has to go to the bomb plant. dezon's going to get it in just in the nick of time, and now Rage going in for the retake. Running from the other side of the map. He has got a K, has got utility, but he's 5 HP.
So difficult here for Rage to clear all these angles. He basically has to play the guessing game. Shots being rattled off, but dezon's just waiting, sitting patiently. He can wait for the bomb to be tapped. And even with the smoke onto the bomb, dezon only needs a single shot, only needs one to land. Oh no, dezon! How has he not hit a shot there? Rage somehow sneaks away with the defuse. That is unbelievable.
That's so unfortunate. Rage just comes in, starts defusing the bomb. You know, it was looking so unlikely for him to win the round there. 5 HP, starts defusing. Tech 9, easy spamming towards the smoke. Surely connects at least one bullet. Anywhere in the body would have been immediate death for Rage, but somehow he pulls it off. And now we have ourselves a 5-0 lead for the Hard Legion roster. Well, Japaleno finally getting their buy back in. It's going to be a charge straight in towards the ramp area. FREDDyFROG already through the smoke. Plessen catching one as well. And that's a great start from Jalapeno. They're angry about the last round. So far, so good. Just the pace really working for them. A 3rd kill collected, this time towards construction. Rage will be able to pull one back, but it's not enough just yet.
Rage taken down low on health as well. Not quite as low as the last round, but low nonetheless. kinqie trying to hold B. This Molotov is going to cause issues for him, though. He's forced into the open. Oh, he's still burning. So much damage done by the flames. And kinqie is somehow still alive. He lands that shot. Japaleno with another molly into play. kinqie forced away again, but he's still surviving. They still haven't found him here. He's able to put a nade out, and Japaleno are now having second thoughts about this B site. kinqie looking for more, but his teammate's been dealt with. He's 1v3, and again, I don't know how he's still alive, but finally Relaxa lands the shot, and Japaleno get around on the board.
Well, that's a much better showing from Japaleno, a much quicker approach. And let's change in pace. Now we get to see whether or not they have anything up their sleeve. You can see the recent rounds have been so expensive for Hard Legion, they're kind of down to the final few weapons they can muster together here. So this is the best chance for Japaleno to show us what they're made of here in Vertigo, to show us why they've decided to pick this map.
Oh, one of those cones just went flying. Doing a tiny bit of damage on the spam. Still looking for the lineup. Plessen is the one who's in trouble here. Down to 36 health from all the spam back and forth through the wall. Finally, those shots will stop going on through, but tabz has got a kill over at mid. So Japaleno are the team to strike first in this round. Continuing to set up some nades for A, but Hard Legion go aggressive. svyat gets a quick kill, make it 2. The D doing damage alongside the rifle of Krad, and Hard Legion get themselves right back on track.
Well, around that they came in too with minimal weaponry. 3 rifles in play and 2 pistols alongside it. It wasn't looking good for Hard Legion, but they pulled it back into an advantage. Bomb planted though, and a retake has to come in. tabz' position is huge. He's going to find 1 and a second. 4 kills in the round for him, and svyat now left alone. 2 already in the round for him. He's got to get the quad kill. tabz is 1 HP. That's how close he was to death. The deciding factor in this round, perhaps. And now svyat is going to walk up through the B stairs, trying to enter back into the B-bomb side. The time low, and he's going to be shut down by dezon. That's going to be a round for Japaleno. Somehow flipped over, and that is a huge round coming in from tabz.
Big kills to come back into that one. After the ramp aggression worked so well for Hard Legion, you might have thought that Japaleno would be losing the round, but tabz comes in with 3 kills. They get onto that B site pretty quickly. They got the bomb down when it was still a 2 versus 3. And then they get the follow-up frags to continue and win the round. And now Hard Legion are down to a low buy. So Japaleno come through with a couple of close round wins. And off the back of that, they should get a more one-sided one now, with Hard Legion having A really bad buy into this one. Basically, no investment.
Well, here's going to be tabz. The first and second kill, FREDDyFROG able to find one on towards kinqie. The second kill as well, and the third kill for FREDDyFROG. That's 3 picked up for him. And then there's going to be Japaleno with a third round on the board. And well, this is the Hellcase Cup, Hell Cup 8. You can head over to Hellcase and use the SLTV code for extra money in your account. Code SLTV15, StarLadder TV15, easy to remember, for a 15% refill bonus. You can also open up the Hell Cup Pro case, the 8th one, and you can support the dynamic prize pool of the Hell Cup 8 here for the team. It's currently at $26,593.
Early flash onto FREDDyFROG. He's able to get himself into the B stairs. On the A side of that, Krad is going through the smoke. He has got a really good feel for when to get aggressive, and he gets the timing just right there, somehow sneaking away safely after pushing that smoke. Very well done by Krad, but elsewhere, tabz again has won this fight at mid. He's been really good at getting these picks at mid, and that causes all sorts of issues for the CTs, because once the T side get mid control, they've got so many options. They can start to split B, they can flank A, there's all sorts you can do with it, but it's Krad over on the A ramp position who keeps on going.
Oh, Relaxa catching Krad. It's going to be 3 versus 3. tabz, oh. It's up to construction. Inside the B-bomb site, it's going to be tabz taking down Forrester. And was the difference maker from this exact position in the previous round as well. And he might just continue to do more. This is a nice little angle. He's actually hanging off the edge of the map. And well, I didn't even see him from kinqie's perspective. tabz obviously has the advantage from the spot he's playing in. And that's another huge round from tabz, delivering death to the Hard Legion roster, and a 4th round to Japaleno.
Yeah, tabz continues to be the difference maker, the playmaker for Japaleno. And I think if I were Japaleno right now, I'd just be sitting back on both sides of the map and be letting tabz do his best, letting tabz set himself up for some fights at mid. Because that's really been the best way for them to get into these rounds early. And then once you get the mid control, or once you get a kill or 2 at mid, you can do so much with that. You can split up the CTs, you can force rotations, you can cause all sorts of problems. That's what Japaleno are doing right now. They get a 4th round on the board. svyat able to save over the AK, but the rest of the squad don't have the same luxury of being able to buy a rifle into this round. So the rest of the team should just be picking up pistols ahead of this one. This is the sort of round where Hard Legion can take a risk if they want. Maybe it is worth stacking mid in this round to try and deal with tabz early. We'll wait and see. That looks like it might be where svyat's going, but he decides to go over to the A side of the map instead.
Well, it's just one AK for Hard Legion to play with. We'll see. svyat has been one of the quieter players in the series, but he's been a little better here on Vertigo. Forrester, not aware there's a player just on the other end of the wood right now. Oh! Did that just... Okay, Forrester... Oh, there we go. Didn't notice it the first time, but on the second time, he will certainly see the rifle come in through the wood, and that is done. And well, it is going to be FREDDyFROG with a kill. Plessen able to find a headshot, and that is very frustrating, but Japaleno still have the advantage. It's going to be a 1-man advantage in play for Japaleno. They'll just continue to hold it. Plessen in the smoke. Rear just going to come back off of it, but look at the flying Krad. Oh, so unfortunate. Relaxa checks at the right time, finds a headshot on the flanking player, and now Rage inside of the bomb site looking to deal out a little bit of death on Plessen, who gets the lineup. The first is in, and the second as well. It's going to be a 5th round added to the collection of Japaleno. And it's all come off the back of that one round after they lose the defuse and the smoke. It's been Japaleno every single round. It's 5 in a row now for them. And our main partners over at Unicorn, our main bookmaker of this event, 4.0 odds for Japaleno, 1.16 for Hard Legion in the series, I believe this is. You can head over to Unicorn. There's a free bet for every day of the StarLadder Hellcase Cup 8. And also, you can Deposit $20 and you'll get $80 overall. So a lot going on over there at Unicorns, so make sure you head over there. And always bet responsibly. Look at the money on Japaleno. They could afford a better too, that's for sure.
Definitely. Whereas if you're on the Hard Legion side, if you're looking at that sort of money, maybe you have a second thought about whether or not it's worth it.
Or you can be really confident and turn your low account of money into a lot of money hacks.
It's all up to you.
Oh, that is no, it's not really up to you at all. Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that Japaleno didn't lose that round off the back of that player getting spotted because of the flicking through the wooden wall.
Oh, that would have really triggered me,
Yeah. They only lost the one man. It's not a big deal. They've still got loads of money on the Japaleno side, and they have really turned this round here on the T side, winning 5 in a row right now. Svyat, though, flying through the smoke, only good for 1, and Krad's caught off guard. The aggression from Japaleno continues to net them success.
Bomb planted. Nade. Oh, coming up. There's 2 players low. I think I was after a team knife, but they do get away with it from the nade. No shoot. Now tabz looks up at the top of the side itself. Oh, dives towards the outside here as well. Balls flash out into the out. tabz is going to be overrun. Forced to finding the headshot, and tabz is picked off. Now it's going to be FREDDyFROG going back in with the AWP. Can he find success on the shot? It's not going to happen. kinqie finds one. It's FREDDyFROG on the lineup. dezon looking for the transfer, and he's going to get it through the smoke. A big round again. Trying to go in for the defuse here, Hard Legion, but it doesn't work for them. Japaleno, they survive, and they won't let it happen twice, Alex. They will not let it come through again. And they save on over. 6-5. Money building. T-side looking brilliant, and we're definitely seeing why Japaleno picked this map.
Yeah, after a somewhat shaky start, they've really come into their own here on this T side, and it just seems as well that Hard Legion aren't ready for some of these fast plays. That is part of the reason why we were saying they picked this map as well, because Hard Legion aren't exactly too experienced on this map, and they don't generally have too much success on this map. So maybe they don't have the nades early to be able to deny some of these fast plays. Speaking of fast plays, Krad has moved all the way into the ramp, and he gets shot through the smoke. Plessen puts him down, and svyat taking some damage as well. It looks like that AK that was recovered by Krad will not be able to be picked up. It is firmly far down that ramp. There's no way for Hard Legion to get that. And Plessen was aware of the gap in the sandbags. He was looking for it. Rage is close by. Oh, he hasn't been spotted, though. Plessen's about to throw smoke, and there we go. Rage gets the timing right, and we're into a 3v3.
A minute and 1 second left. Japaleno setting tabz in towards middle. How many times have we seen him here in this spot? Forrester. Holding. Feet, but it's going to be checked. Doesn't matter. You'll still find one. Finally trade it back. svyat trying to catch out anybody who's come over the top of construction, but tabz has finally made his play in middle. Stopping Rage from moving forward now. 1v1 for svyat. And Relaxa, instead of committing into the waiting arms of the deagle, he's going to back away, sell the fake, he's rotated off. Oh, svyat has the right read. He's reading this like a book. Relaxa's going to come back over towards B. And well, there it is. svyat with the headshot. Big read, big clutch. And svyat, he's the reader of the books, Alex.
Yeah, the reader of Japaleno's book in that round. Or more specifically, the reader of Relaxa's book. Got in his head, got the easy kill on the B-bomb site. He was taken down low. It nearly went against him, but he got the headshot. And Hard Legion get themselves a 6th round win off the back of the low bite. Maybe a chance for Hard Legion to end this half strong now, as they get another bye together. He's got the AWP in his hand, but it's Krad's rifle who continues to play aggressively on the ramp. This has generally been good for him. He's generally got the better of these fights, but he still has to be careful. There is an AWP of Relaxa waiting on the other side, trying to find an angle over the top of the smoke. You can see Krad playing a bit safer this time round, not committing all the way down the ramp.
Well, FREDDyFROG catching out Rage. A good kill coming in. Man advantage collected. And the push around the corner coming through. It's FREDDyFROG Looking to the right side. A minute and 2 seconds now on play, with the advantage still siding with Japaleno. Molotov dives over the top of the construction, smoke down towards CT. Now a slower approach of Japaleno, already holding the advantage. They don't really need to commit to anything just yet. They're going to be gathering their forces and congregating outside of the A-bomb site. Krad unchecked, still on the sandbags. Comes down to timing whether or not he is checked or is cleared. They have plenty of utility. They should not neglect this position. It's down to Krad. Here comes the Molotov. Smoke's going to come in. Hasn't given away a spot just yet. And he's actually buying a lot of time by just staying alive in the sandbags. They know they can't move forward because he's still a nuisance in this position. And he's trying to get up on top. He's going to find one surely here. That's the bomb. That's a big kill. He's not even Krad that's found it instead. It's his teammates finding the picks. Krad eventually gets one. Svyat up on top of the bomb site. It's all on tabz, and he is overrun as well. Good stuff from Hard Legion. And I have to say, I do want to put a lot of emphasis on Krad's positioning there. That slows Japaleno from actually making their play in towards the A-bomb site. They can't move forward knowing there's a player in the sandbags. And that distraction is enough to allow Svyat to hop up on top of the site, get a fry going through. The defense can rotate over. He just buys so much time for Hard Legion. And that stops Japaleno from finding any success in towards the A-bomb site.
Yeah, Japaleno clearly just had no clue how to deal with that with such little time left on the clock. And you can understand why, because even though they had their execute, they had their smokes on the bomb site, if you try and push that sandbag's position, you can be spotted over those smokes. You can have an AWP just holding that angle. You can have a rifle holding the angle over the top of the smoke to watch the sandbags at least. And that means if Japaleno try and push for that kill in the midst of the smoke, they could actually just go down, and they didn't feel confident doing that. So they just decided to try and push onto the bomb site, and at that point, they're vulnerable from so many angles. Krad gets that one kill like you were talking about, but it was the rest of the team chiming in as well. It was his teammates from the site getting the earlier frags. Hard Legion get themselves into the lead. Timeout taken there, and wow, Plessen lines up that shot through the smoke. Svyat tried to get aggressive. It's not worked out for him, though.
Oh. Krad's position is just terrible there. I was praising his position in the last round, and this time, awful. That advantage doubled now for Japaleno. Round is looking really good for them. Rage is going to walk forward. Plessen. He's going to be taken down. Rage able to get rid of him. And now it's going to be peeking out to the left side. He does get away. Relaxa was available to take him down, and now looking for more. Rage, he just tries to keep getting opportunities here, but he's not having a great time. Every angle he goes towards is just getting forced away from it. Rage just locked down here. Did a real good job at sort of neutralizing him. Oh, that spam from Forrester, nearly enough for a kill. That would have given the advantage on over to Hard Legion. But now they hold the advantage in terms of health. Ball planted though for Japaleno. Now they fall back, smoke's fade, and they get away out of the waiting arms of Rage, who is still looking for his pick. He has been waiting for it for a long time, and it's Relaxa that gets rid of Forrester. And now it's kinqie sitting back, moving forward. Nade's going to go through. Relaxa's low. That nade, it does land just a little short. Does a bit of damage, but not enough for death. And now Rage, he needs to be quick on these shots. They have to move forward. No one peeking. Japaleno don't give anything up. And that is going to be the round collected by the T side. 7 apiece now as we move into the last round of the first half. Oh, this could be nice for kinqie.
Yeah, they might not expect this. Yeah. Ooh, looking for more. FREDDyFROG's there, though. Normally when you're saving, yeah, you just don't really think you're about to take a fight in that position.
Also, I feel like kinqie could have played that better. He doesn't have trigger discipline on the first player. And if he walks around the corner, you gotta realize people are definitely gonna be saving in that spot, right? So I don't know. I would have let the third player go into the corner before going for that. But I guess maybe he was a little worried in case he didn't get anything from it. So you can definitely see the reasoning behind it, but he certainly could have done a little bit more there.
Not the case, unfortunately, and that means into the last round of the half. Both teams with, well, decent buys, but it's Japaleno who've got the better of it. Hard Legion with some weaker weapons in the mix. This time around. The CT's not getting aggressive on A, but they are getting aggressive at mid. And again, tabz just keeps on finding kills. He's been really good throughout this first half. I think this mid position has been the biggest problem for Hard Legion. They keep losing picks here, and look at how much ground tabz has gained. He gets a second kill on the round, and Hard Legion have got to be worried about his position now. Krad finally, well, gets one kill back, but look at that defensive smoke the CTs are having to put down. Oh, and tabz has got another.
Well, this is just a massacre. In round number 15, it's going to be 8-7 at the half. Japaleno, good T-side overall. You know, weaknesses at the start, definitely. Hard Legion got a few rounds on the board that allowed them to sort of create a buffer. Definitely hasn't been a great half here from Hard Legion. Scoreline may suggest otherwise, but it just hasn't been. tabz has been unbelievable in towards that mid position. I'd love to see his heat map in terms of where he is when he finds kills, because I swear it's all over middle or like in the construction and CT area. He's just been destroying them there, and they just got absolutely toyed with. I definitely agree. Hard Legion's main weakness was certainly getting the wraps of how they meant to play middle, and they just couldn't do it. They couldn't figure it out. They couldn't adapt. And well, tabz abused that. 21-11, having a great time, leading the way for Japaleno, who now lead the way here on Vertigo by 1.
Yeah, Hard Legion really started to lose once it got into the gun rounds, but 7 rounds on CT Vertigo isn't bad. This is a map that most people see as T-sided now, especially with those A executes you can do, and obviously the mid play that we saw a ton from Japaleno. So Hard Legion, just because of that good start they got, won't be too fussed. They won't be too bothered about it. At least it's a close half for them. But just with the way Japaleno started to play there as the game went on, it does look like Japaleno have maybe got a bit more practice. They look a bit more together on this map. We'll see if that can carry on through for their CT side, though. Hard Legion 1 round down, but on this T side of Vertigo, they've got a chance to try and bring it back. P250 picked up by Krad, a couple of nades to work with. Only the 1 smoke, though, so they can't go for the full-on A execute, but they are putting a bunch of their players into A ramp early.
Well, it's going to be Relaxa peeking down in towards the bottom of the ramp. FREDDyFROG as well with the second kill. Good start here for Japaleno into a pretty important pistol for them if they want to continue this lead. And they're mapped down in the series as well. This is their map pick. Plessen's going to find another headshot. It's falling apart here for Hard Legion. Krad finally finds one. But this isn't the start they've been looking for coming into the second half at all. They've just kind of went out without a bang. It's just been a
whimper.
Yeah, a little whimper. Fizzled out here, Alex, in the pistol. And let's see if they can fight back. Just kinqie. He will fall as well. 9-7. Japaleno will find the pistol, only losing the 1 player.
Yeah, I don't know if Hard Legion just weren't expecting Japaleno to be peeking into a ramp, or if they were just hoping their P250 could win those long-range fights, but those were some fights that were always going to be favorable for the USPs, right? That long-range angle Relaxa had for the first shot. FREDDyFROG playing from that short position has a really good angle. Normally in gun rounds, that gets smoked off all the time because it's such a strong spot to be playing from, and you see FREDDyFROG land a shot from there, and then Japaleno get the flank going as well. So it all goes wrong for Hard Legion. Their slow pistol play doesn't work out for them, but they've got pistols in this round as well. They forced up with a buy in their hands, and they look to be lining up some nades, or at least a play onto this B side here. Looked like there was a boost for them, which was going onto these stairs, and oh, FREDDyFROG's ready for it. Great shot.
Well, FREDDyFROG looking for a little more. It's going to be crammed with 1 kill. tabz out of there. 4v4 as FREDDyFROG starting to look down the top of the stairs, trying to rattle away with the FAMAS as he walks forward. Span comes through. Smoke will go off towards the top of the stairs. Now a minute left on the clock. They're going to walk forward. The Tech 9 in his hands as utility starts to be tossed on in towards the B-bomb side itself. Smoke down in front of the T's now as well, holding them back. This is not looking great for the chances of Hard Legion, especially with this flank coming in from Relaxa. They're going to be pinching from all positions, and it's just not going to be easy for them at all. Now walk forward, FREDDyFROG. Good positioning, crossfire with his teammate as well if needed. And while the flank comes in, it's Relaxa taking one down, a second as well. And now Krad, the last remaining player, stuck inside the middle.
Doesn't even have the bomb here with 25 seconds left. He's either looking to save the MP9, which isn't likely. He probably wants money at this point. I guess saving the MP9 wouldn't be terrible for him. But right now he's hunting down this player from behind. Extra money would be nice. An extra $600. And the MP9 will now look to be saved, which he should be safe in doing. Japaleno haven't got any close players. So getting $1,200 and saving the MP9 isn't too shabby for Krad. His buy into the future might not be the best, but he can drop a P250 for a teammate as well. And he could maybe get more kills with that MP9. Who knows? He could maybe farm up some more cash with it. We'll wait and see, because ahead of this round, Japaleno are up to a 10-7 lead. And considering Hard Legion had a 5-0 lead at the start of this game, this has just been a complete turnaround from Japaleno. As soon as we seem to have got into these gun rounds, they've just dominated.
tabz, 1 kill on the FAMAS. Forward. Frog ready, Plessen as well. Now Forrester and Rage, the last 2 remaining players, just blocks, so nothing expected really here. An 11th round being picked up for Jalapeno. And well, we are in a position now, Alex, where we started to question what could we expect coming into Vertigo. Yes, Jalapeno don't exactly have the greatest results here, but there's a reason they pick it. You know, Hard Legion never been a team that I've really attested to being a Vertigo team. I think we saw, you know, certain weaknesses already over on that CT side. But now we get to see what Hard Legion have up their sleeve on the T side. Now this is where they do a lot of their heavy lifting. We see that on Inferno. They were very difficult to handle, with Krad just utterly destroying them on the T side. This is where they can dictate that pace. And the other thing is, every single player here from Hard Legion has a similar kill disparity. So no one's really standing out over the top of them. So this would be a good time for them to try and step up. If they can get a team effort across the board, they can certainly make this happen.
Nades exchanged on A ramp, pretty similar to what we were seeing in the first half. Krad was the man often getting aggressive on the CT side at ramp. This round on the T side, he will not be pushing that position. Instead, it's tabz to take a fight at mid, and Plessen backs him up. Gives his team the early advantage. Even with those weaker weapons, they win the trades at mid. So Japaleno already doing a much better job at holding that mid position on their CT side. And in comes the push to the B-bomb site. FREDDyFROG playing back from quad. Oh, wow, there's a spam coming in. It's not much damage, though. The thing barely does damage, and FREDDyFROG gets flashed into the angle. Nade is not what he wants. He keeps getting dinked, but it's doing such little damage that he can just sit here. 28 health now for FREDDyFROG. These shots are not doing much to him. He even throws a nade into the open as well. Finally, the molly comes through. That's what they needed sooner. But FREDDyFROG is still surviving off the back of these smokes. There's Krad landing the shot, but here comes the flank. FREDDyFROG's bought so much time for his teammates. It's left up to Krad. 1v2. Damage done. Plessen forced to play safe. 35 seconds left for Krad to work with.
Krad can definitely make this happen, but the time is certainly a limiting factor in the clutch form. He's going to walk forward. There's the first kill now. Plessen hitting the deck. Krad going for a risky plant here, but it pays off, and now he comes back into a position. He's got cover, but he's 15 HP. Needs the headshot here. Mass holding the iron gun. Krad needs the headshot. Not going to happen. Instead, death will come his way. But it's dezon that saves the day for the CT side. It's going to be 12-7. Krad needed to win that round. Unfortunately here for Hard Legion, it's not going to be the start they're looking for into the gun rounds either. Bomb plant does afford them some extra cash. They will be able to purchase up, but we're now 4 away from victory here for Japaleno. 4 away from another map, and it's just not looking good at all here for Hard Legion.
No, it's just fallen away from them. Japaleno coming through on the CT side, looking too hot for Hard Legion to handle right now. AK's out again for Hard Legion into this round, though. So, can't count them fully out, but they're going to have to show us something different here on their T side. So far, it's not been too successful. FREDDyFROG on this aggressive angle. Had the a chance to pull the trigger, but it was a very tight angle, a very small window of opportunity, so he doesn't land any shots. Here we go, though. FREDDyFROG won't miss that one. Spam through the railings, gets the kill. Forrester falls early, and Hard Legion already down a man, and svyat is also low on health.
Oh, well, Krad is going to go down. Relaxa able to find it. Two-man advantage picked up here for Japaleno, and absolutely no reply from Hard Legion, who look somewhat suffocated here on the T side, not getting off to the greatest of starts, nor finding themselves any success in this mid-round yet. Relaxa is going to go forward, finds another, and that's the bomb gone. Things are going from bad to worse here for the T side. Relaxa might just get himself one more, but it's not going to happen. Dezon catches up kinqie, now the last remaining player Rage. Back in the ramp. tabz is going to peek around the corner, a little prolonged, but will get himself the spray nonetheless. So 13-7, throw away from victory here, Japaleno.
Yeah, Hard Legion just not ready for some of these angles, not ready to trade. They don't get the opportunity to set up their plays because they thought they could just walk up a ramp and they didn't realize that there was an AWP ready for them. Relaxa able to land a couple of pretty easy shots, in all honesty. He didn't really have to work for those. They're pretty standard shots for an AWPer to be landing. And now Hard Legion are in trouble here. 13-7 behind with low money into this round. It just feels like Japaleno have completely taken over at this point. And I'm not sure if Hard Legion can come back into this based on what we've seen so far. They're going to have to step it up here on this T side. And that would start with winning a round like this, I guess. They've got a scout in the hands of Krad. They should be buying pistols from some other players. They can probably buy some nades as well, because they've got such a big losing bonus. So that might give them a slightly better opportunity. But actually, Hard Legion aren't even buying any nades. They're just relying on the deegs and the scout to try and land some headshots to get them into this one.
Well, kinqie with one headshot, Plessen gone, Relaxa able to find one. It's going to be Krad picked off, so 4v4, maybe a small chance here, Alex. Very small for Hard Legion to get involved with the Deagles. This is the kind of round they need, but it's going to be Forrester who loses his head. Relaxa again, rinse and repeat, same position with the AWP, aggressive angle, full ramp control. Should be good for at least one here. There's no utility to get him off the angle. Missed shot. It'll come through, and instead of re-peeking, he's going to fall back.
Yeah, Japaleno should be fine just sitting back here. tabz is even getting aggressive. He's got to clear this angle, though. You can sometimes not check this, and svyat's got him in the back, surely. There it is. 3 shots into the backside, but svyat isn't ready for this second man, and that's the bomb gone. Probably puts this round to bed at this point. Relaxa holding off on A. I think he's just flashed himself, but it should be fine for them. kinqie's moving into this A bomb site, but again, without the bomb, it doesn't really matter. The kill is nice, though. Actually gets him an AWP, which he could try and save into the next round. So they might not be able to win this one, but maybe an AWP saved. The problem here, though, is that Rage is only saving a scout right now. He needs to upgrade that, because he's not going to get money for surviving after time. And there we go. Rage is able to upgrade to an AK. So it's all good for Hard Legion. They save these 2 guns over. But at this point, it has to be a flawless T-side for them, which is unlikely to say the least.
Well, Japaleno. It's going to be the Molotov out in towards middle. Flash is going to be up as well. Rage actually could have got a kill with him in there if he had released a quick switch a little too quickly there, unfortunately. Nonetheless, no one dead yet. Quite a bit of damage. Equal, almost. In fact, there's going to be the health advantage over here on the T side by 5 HP. Molotov's traded back as well, just trading utility back and forth at this point. A lot of damage done, and while Rage is actually going to burn to that Molotov, and a man advantage is going to be picked up here for Japaleno. That's not the start Hard Legion would have been looking for as they continue to walk in towards this B-bomb site. Plessen tucked in the corner. Molotovs and smokes all used up now as they walk on through. With a minute left on the clock, the T side look to execute in. They want to get around this corner, but they're taking their time. Biding their time, waiting for this smoke in front of them to fade away, and there it is. Now FREDDyFROG sits behind the bomb site. 48 seconds in play, and they'll eventually try and walk forward. But FREDDyFROG just still in his position, will swing to the right side, goes to the spray, no kill yet. Now under pressure as they start to run on through. It's going to be svyat the front man. First headshot is his. Plessen can try spray it through, but it's not going to land too much. And now they can walk forward. svyat with another kill. tabz hangs off the edge of the map, but no player yet walking into quad. So far so good for Hard Legion. They hold the advantage and follow up upon it. And now it's going to be a 2v4 retake for Japaleno. It's going to be the save call. They do concede around, and finally Hard Legion will get around here.
The B play works out for them, even though they were slowed down initially. They take their time. They get the 2 kills they needed to get onto the bomb site. It still comes kind of close in this round in terms of the health, though. If just a couple more bullets had landed, Hard Legion might have been the ones in trouble. They might have been the ones losing the trade. But they get the round win. And, oh, I thought they might be dying to the bomb there. But Krad goes down to 8 health from it. He survives. He carries on over the AWP. And Hard Legion have got to keep on showing that sort of round. 8th on the board for Hard Legion. They still haven't showed much of a willingness to go for that A play. It's been another one of these Vertigo games where we haven't really seen much of the standard A exec, which is a bit of a surprise. But we'll see if Hard Legion have that up their sleeve as they keep on trying to grind out round wins here on this T side.
Well, Hard Legion. First step of a very, very long road. Windy, turbulent, lots of obstacles in the way, but the first step back into things. It's going to be forced off to a brilliant start. Man advantage picked up, looking for a follow-up, but FREDDyFROG comes out on top, but not for long. The B-bomb site's open. They can just run on in and take it now. Krad still lurking over here on the A-bomb site. Plays a much more traditional lurk style here on Vertigo than he does on any other map. You know, we'll see him be that entry fragger, but he was kind of a lone wolf, just sending him up towards A, seeing if he can find anything. But instead it's forced, so the cracks open this round. Now tabz looks back towards A, hoping to catch Krad, but he's just a nuisance here on this A-bomb site, looking to be the big problem for them. Relaxa is going to start sprinting on by. They still think Krad is off towards the ramp, but in fact he is tucked in the left corner. And the flank coming in from the rest of the squad. Krad has control of the A-bomb site for them. kinqie's coming around the back side. This could be an easy kill for him if he finds the back of Relaxa, but he's going to walk on by. Going to walk into the site though. On his right there's a player waiting. That's going to be tabz's barrel spotted. It's going to be an easy kill now. Oh, Krad, you taking that one away. Stolen it, and kinqie doesn't get anything for his rewards. And now it's going to be Relaxa walking forward, catching out Krad. And well, I almost feel like it probably would have been better that if Krad had just let his teammate take that kill and held his position. But nonetheless, the round is won, and it's going to be 14-9.
It all works out in the end. Hard Legion winning the opening trades up to a 4-on-3, and then they decided to slow it down. They could have just hit that B site, and they probably would have been fine in doing so. But the bomb was pretty far away, so they just wait it out. Krad gets good timing, good positioning on that lurk. It was a bit of a risk to slow it down just because Krad could have lost that fight alone, but they get the round win. That's the main thing that matters, because now Japaleno are down to pistols. Forrester, oh, he sees the electricity of the taser, but he doesn't take it. It's a bit too far away. Relaxa gets a Zeus kill elsewhere, but it's not going to lead to anything. Hard Legion up to a 10th round win. And this game's starting to get a bit closer, but here comes the buy from Japaleno.
Well, they lose this one. Maybe Hard Legion are right back into things. Who knows? Japaleno, pressure starting them out now a little bit. Still should be feeling relatively comfortable. Lose this, that's when things start to change drastically. And we'll see. Hard Legion come out to come back fully here. tabz in middle. Here on the CT side as well. Is he as much of a nuisance?
Apparently he is. Wins that fight against kinqie to kick things off in round 25. Forrester looking for a fight aggressively here on B, but he's the man that gets caught on the edge of the smoke, and this is problematic for Hard Legion. They're losing all these trades. Plessen picks up 2 kills from the back of the B bomb site, and Hard Legion have to win a 2v5, otherwise they're going to have to play for overtime.
Well, Krad with a headshot. Plessen's going to be gone, and now it's going to be a 4 versus 2. FREDDyFROG sitting in the back lines. Krad is going to go down and pick up that. Svyat sitting back here with the AK, looking to spam away. Now Krad walking forward. Open his hands. The right side, and while waiting, there is one player. It's going to be FREDDyFROG, though, that dives around the back lines, and that is looking like map point now for Japaleno. Just svyat left alone. He's going to be caught as well. Japaleno will go to 15. Oh, this might just be a 3rd map we're looking at, Alex.
Yeah, I think if Hard Legion got that kill onto tabz, who was flanking, that was their way into the round. That would have brought it back to a 2-on-3, and then the CTs would have had to have thought about the fact that A was open. They would have had to have rotated, but instead they can just stick 3 players on that B site, and Hard Legion were basically walking into a brick wall at that point. Against 3 CTs, the crossfires were always going to be too good to deal with, and that means Japaleno have got themselves the chance to close out this game, but Forrester, with some fast pace, gets a quick kill over on B. Plessen puts down the flames to try and slow things, but he's been blinded. He might be in trouble. He doesn't realize how close they are. They burn him alive, and Forrester is making so much ground onto this B site right now. 2 entry kills from him, and oh no, he's gone a bit too far. Relaxa is ready for it, so it's back to a 3-on-3.
Does catch out Ridge. It's going to be tabz for the kill as well. Svyat's going to fall. Goal on kinqie. It looks like it's done here. And it's going to be a 3rd map coming right up, Alex. Bit of a different performance here from Hard Legion. I feel like they just got outclassed on Vertigo. Certainly one that Hard Legion will need to take a look at moving forward. But one that sends us to a 3rd map, and that's exactly where we're going after the break.